When it comes to turning a woman on, men oftentimes complicate things more than necessary. In fact, there are a few simple things that you can do to create instant attraction, and have the ability to turn on any woman instantly. And once you know these tricks, you will be able to provoke almost any woman you want. Of course, it is imperative to remember that not all women behave the same. So you may have to customize your approach depending on the type of woman you are trying to provoke. However, these are just mere tactics. You will have to exercise these tricks in real-life situations if you want to see results. So with that said, let's review the 6 psychological tricks that will turn any woman on instantly. Number 1. Flash her a flirty smile. A flirty smile is one of the most powerful ways to turn a woman on. When you flash her a confident and slightly mischievous grin, it's a clear signal that you're interested in her and want to get to know her on a more intimate level. Your smile should be authentic, not forced. You don't want to come across as though you're trying too hard to impress her. Just relax and let your natural magnetism shine through. Just make sure your teeth are brushed, because women notice these things. You can use this technique whether you're approaching her for the first time, or you've been dating for a while. Number 2. Lean in close when speaking. When you lean in close to a woman when speaking, it creates a sense of intimacy and closeness. It's a feeling that you're sharing something intimate with her. This is bound to make her feel special and will get her thinking about you in a more romantic way. You don't need to be touching her to do this. Just stand or sit close enough that she can realize this is not a casual conversation. Make sure you're making eye contact and smiling so she knows what you're doing is intentional. If she's responding positively, then you're on the right track. When you lean in close, make sure you don't invade her personal space. You want to make her feel comfortable, not weirded out. The key is to make sure she's enjoying the intimacy and not feeling uncomfortable. Number 3. Use the power of touch. Touching a woman can be a very powerful way to turn a woman on instantly. Of course, you need to make sure she's comfortable with your touch before you start getting too handsy. Otherwise, you risk coming across as a creep, or making her feel uncomfortable. A light touch on the arm or shoulder is usually a good way to start. If she responds positively to your touch, then you can gradually become more bold and more physical. Just make sure that you're reading her body language and cues so you don't cross any boundaries. You also should make sure you don't touch her too roughly, as that might come across as aggressive. The key is to start off slowly and gradually increase the level of intimacy. If she's responding positively, then you're on the right track. Number 4. Creating a sense of mystery. Another way to turn on a woman instantly is to create a sense of mystery. Women are turned on by men who are mysterious and unpredictable. If you can make yourself seem like a challenge, then she will be more likely to be attracted to you. One way to create mystery is to be a little bit vague in your conversation with her. Don't give her everything at once. Keep her guessing and she will be more likely to be interested in you. Another way to create mystery is to be unpredictable. Don't always do what she expects you to do. This will make her more curious about you and will keep her guessing. This is a powerful technique, but it's important to use it sparingly. If you are always mysterious, then she will eventually get bored. Just remember, the key is to be a challenge. If you are too easy to figure out, then she will lose interest. However, if you can keep her guessing, she will be more likely to be turned on by you. Number 5. Build sexual tension. If you want to turn on a woman instantly, then you'll have to establish sexual tension. This is done by creating a sense of anticipation and excitement in her. You want her to feel like something is about to happen between you two. The best way to do this is through flirting. Flirting is all about playing with her emotions. You want to make her feel good, however you also want to keep her guessing. The key is to be playful and fun. And most importantly, you want to make sure that she is always thinking about you. You have to be subtle. You don't want to come on too strong or you will scare her away. However, if you can be flirty and fun, then you will be able to create a sexual tension that will make her want more. Just pay attention to her body language and you will know when you are pushing it too far. You don't want to make her uncomfortable, you just want to turn her on. Number 6. Connect with her emotionally. Probably one of the best ways to turn a woman on instantly is to connect with her on an emotional level. Women are emotional creatures, and by connecting with them emotionally, you'll be able to make a deep connection with them. The easiest way to do this is to find something you have in common. Once you've found something that you both connect with, you'll be able to have deeper conversations and she'll start to feel closer to you. The better you're at emotional intelligence, the easier it will be for you to turn a woman on instantly. So be sure to focus on your emotional intelligence and continue to develop this skill. You need to be able to see the world through her eyes if you want to make her attracted to you intimately. Using some mind-influencing emotional techniques can turn on almost any woman instantly. Number 7. Use nonverbal communication. Your nonverbal communication speaks volumes about your intentions and desires. If you want to turn a woman on instantly, then you need to use nonverbal communication to your advantage. There are many ways when body language can affect how a woman perceives you. Your posture talks also. If your shoulders are slumped, you mostly look bored, aloof, anxious and timid. None of that is alluring for any woman. In fact, it's repulsive. Push back your shoulders and you will instantly look really self-assured. You want to project an image of being in control and feeling really comfortable in your own skin. The way you look at a woman also impacts how she perceives you. If you want to turn her on, then you need to make sure that your gaze is assertive and suggestive. Let your eyes linger on her just a little bit longer than usual, and when you finally do make eye contact, hold it for just a fraction of a second longer than usual. This will communicate your interest and desire in a very subtle way. Your face is also a very important part of nonverbal communication. If you want to turn a woman on, you need to make sure that your facial expressions are alluring and inviting. Smile often, and let your face reflect your positive feelings. Laugh when something is funny, and be authentically interested in the things she has to say. The more attractive your face is, the more likely she'll be attracted to you. Eyebrows play a big part in how women perceive your nonverbal communication. If you raise them too much while in a conversation with her, you might seem too rude. If they are lowered too much, you might seem irritated. If you don't raise them at all, you'll undoubtedly appear uninterested. Make sure to know how to express yourself through the eyebrows. Just raise them enough so she knows you're honestly interested in what she's saying. Your nonverbal communication should also convey that you're comfortable with touching her. If you want to touch her, then don't be afraid to do so. Just make sure that you stay respectful and not too rough.